What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and if you are, be sure to press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam. A Karen will come into your place of business and cause chaos. Yeah, that's right. You don't want that to happen, so be sure to press the like button because today's story's pretty good. So I've made a bunch of stories on where I worked as a kid, like, you know, in the grocery store, in the movie theater, and a couple of them have ended up doing well, same thing. Regardless, one of my old coworkers who still actually works at the grocery store we worked at, he's moved up now, he's like in charge of the whole store now, but he texted me. I don't know how he got my new number. Somebody must have given it to him, kind of creepy, and he told me he had a story for me that I would absolutely appreciate, and basically a Karen faked her pregnancy to try to shoplift, and that's the type of story that we love here on the channel, so we're gonna be talking about it. So be sure to press the like button, grab some popcorn, and let's get into it.
It's absurd, I'm getting to the bag now. Lil' mama and she trying to call me dad now. I don't wanna hear no dumb shit, better pipe down.
Alright, so you would think that shoplifting has kind of calmed down during the pandemic because everybody has to stay 6 feet apart. It makes it a lot easier to check if somebody's like shoving watermelons in their coat pockets. But the manager who was texting me kind of told me that shoplifting has actually been on the increase, and while most people just aren't very good at it, he did see something that absolutely blew his mind. There was one lady who came in who was probably like in her mid-30s, you know, old enough to be a mom, but not like old to the point where seeing her pregnant was like, whoa, that lady's old and pregnant, you know? And she had just come into the store and she was walking around and she had a belly and she looked very, very pregnant. And whatever, whenever you see somebody walk into a grocery store and they're pregnant, you don't really pay much attention to them just because, I don't know, you don't expect pregnant people to just walk around shoplifting, I guess. But because shoplifting has become a lot more prevalent, like since the pandemic started, they had started to hire security guards to just walk around the store and keep an eye on people. So about 30 minutes into this lady's like shopping trip, she's going up and down every aisle. The security guard walks into the manager's office and is like, hey, that pregnant lady isn't pregnant and she's shoving food into her stomach. Like she has something in there that's like a fake pregnant belly that she's shoving food into. And the manager at first was like, you're kidding, you know? There's like absolutely no way that this lady actually had like a custom fake pregnant belly made just to come in and shoplift at a grocery store out of every place. And before anyone in the comments is like, dude, she's probably really down on her luck if she has to steal from a grocery store. People who are down on their luck don't have custom fake pregnancy bellies made just for shoplifting, all right? Like, if you're desperate for food to feed your kids, you're running in, grabbing a steak, and running out. You're not spending 30 minutes selectively picking what you want to take in your fake pregnancy belly. And how much does that cost? Like, who do you contact that about? Do you go up on Etsy and just look up, like, fake pregnant belly for shoplifting? Like, who makes those? Where do you get it? But regardless, they come up on the security cameras and they start recording her. And sure enough, she's like looking around, taking food and then shoving it into her belly, like her fake pregnant belly. And she does look middle-aged and she has the Karen haircut. So obviously they're like, all right, well, we're going to let her shop and we'll see if she's going to pay. And she did have a cart that she was filling up with food along the way as well. So she gets to the front and she gets wrung out by the cashier, and she had bought like $200 worth of groceries, and she pays for the $200 worth of groceries, so it's not like this lady can't afford food or anything. And they're giving her a second to maybe come clean and be like, oh, and I have this stuff, you know, and pull all of it out of her belly, which is a long shot. But when you watch somebody pay for like $200 worth of groceries and you know they have like another $200 worth of groceries in their fake pregnancy belly, you kind of just, you don't know what to think. Like, it's not a normal situation. So they give her a second, and sure enough, she starts to walk out of the store. So as she gets to the door, the loss prevention officer walks towards her and is like, excuse me, ma'am, you need to come with me. And of course, the inner Karen comes out. She's like, are you kidding me? I'm pregnant. I've been on my feet in this grocery store for so long. The fact that you're going to make a pregnant lady come back into the store for some ridiculous reason. Keep in mind, he hasn't told her anything yet. He hasn't said anything. He just says, come with me. He doesn't say why. I didn't steal anything. She starts saying, like, I didn't steal anything, even though he hasn't said anything. Like, he still hasn't said anything. For all she knows, they could be like, congratulations, you're the millionth customer. Here's a $20 million gift card to shop here and buy whatever you want. But she's not listening. She's having none of it. So she's going off about how they can't prove anything and she didn't steal. Once again, nobody's accused her of it, but all right, defend yourself. So they bring her into the office where they bring people, and they're basically like, look, we won't press charges if you just come clean and give us the stolen merchandise. And she doubles down and she's like, I would never steal anything. Do you really think that an expecting mother would be so depraved and disgusting to come in and steal from a store? Do you have any idea how hard I work? Here's my receipt. I bought $200 of groceries. This lady just clearly has no idea that they know. She has no idea that they saw her. She has no idea that they have camera footage of her just shoving expensive pieces of like meat and whatnot into her pregnant belly that definitely isn't real. So she's doubling down and being like, you're going to be hearing from my lawyer. Harassing a pregnant woman is no joke. Just wait till my husband hears about this. Throwing out every Karen insult in the book. So they let her kind of scream for a bit, and as soon as she stops, the lead security guy, because the security is kind of like an exterior company, it's kind of like a consulting thing, he's like, are you done? And she's like, yeah, let's see what you got. And so he plays the security footage that they have of her going up and down the aisles, finding the most expensive thing on the row, and shoving it into the belly, and her face just drops. She drops the whole, I'm gonna sue you, da-da-da-da-da, and I'm pregnant, and suddenly she's very somber, and she's like, oh my goodness, I don't know who that is, but that's not me. She tries to deny that it's her. Keep in mind, it is video proof of the same lady with the same shirt, with the same pregnant belly. Everything is the same, and she's literally trying to tell them that it's not her. She starts saying that she has a twin sister who lives nearby, and it must have been her trying to get her in trouble and stress her out during her pregnancy. That's right, let's get this straight. Your twin sister, who lives nearby, wore the exact same clothes as you, got a custom fake pregnancy belly made, and came and stole it the exact same time you were shopping. We didn't notice that there were two of you in the store, and it was all to just stress you out during your pregnancy. And she's like, yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but family's bizarre sometimes. You guys can relate to that. And it's like, no, we're not buying it. So whatever, they give her one more chance. They're like, look, just give us the food that you have in your belly and we won't call the police. But if you keep pretending that it's not you and that you've done nothing wrong, you're going to leave us no choice. Like, we're not going to have any option but to call the police because we're going to get you banned from the store because clearly you're an unhinged crazy person. You know, they didn't say that part, but I'm thinking it. So she's like, no, I'm pregnant. She triples down and is like, nope. So they can't really search her, so they call the cops. And she's like, I'll wait. She's waiting for the cops. I don't know what this lady could have been thinking. She must have been calling their bluff, like thinking that at the last second they were going to say, fine, never mind. We don't want to get sued by this pregnant lady for holding her up and getting her searched by the cops. And sure enough, the cops walk in. And as soon as the cops walk in, she's like, I don't consent to a search. But what she didn't know is that that doesn't really work out that well when you're on video evidence of you getting stolen. That's definitely probable cause. So sure enough, the cops start to like check her belly and she's like, no, you can't touch me. Like, don't touch my belly. I'm a pregnant mother. Like, starts freaking out about the fact that the cops are checking her belly, and they touch it. And when they touch it, it like bump, like there's no like give, it's not skin. And sure enough, dude, they like lift up the shirt and it's almost like somebody took one of those dome pieces off of a McDonald's place where you can kind of like look in and look down, and had like strapped cloth to it and had made a fake pregnant belly. And on the bottom was like this rubber contraption that you could put things in, but it like wouldn't let things drop back down. So whenever you found something you wanted to steal, you could put it in there and then like it would be in the belly and not drop back down. So this lady has this like custom rig for shoplifting, pretending to be a pregnant woman, which you know was definitely a hefty investment. Like I feel like a custom fiberglass or plexiglass, whatever it was, piece that has been molded to specifically fit your body. And he said that the dimensions of it were perfect for her size. Like, it wasn't like, oh, fake pregnancy belly. Like, it was made for her. You know, it was contoured to her body, like a custom made fake pregnancy belly to go shoplifting. You got to rethink your life choices, you know, like that can't be cheap. That's got to be an expensive thing to get made. So at that point, why not just buy your groceries? Or once again, you spent $200 on groceries. Like, what? You're not poor. Why do you have a fake pregnancy belly? So once the cops find it, she starts crying and trying to do the whole I'm young and need to be able to relearn my lesson and whatnot. So the cops obviously can ask more questions. So they start asking her to identify herself. Keep in mind, she just started crying and telling everybody that she's young and not to press charges. So the cops start like going through her stuff and they find her ID. This is a 36-year-old woman, bro. A 36-year-old woman claiming that she's too young to know that getting a fake pregnancy belly made just to shoplift isn't normal. Like, oh, in my 36 years, I didn't realize that this was morally wrong, officer. Please don't press charges. I had no idea. Dude, you know that that's wrong by the time you're 12. Like, by the time you're 12, you should know that faking being pregnant to steal things is definitely, like, not a good moral thing to do. And if you do that, you're what we call a bad person. But she's literally like, I need time to learn my lesson. 36 years old, by the way. So they kind of defer to the manager on what they do. And he's like, well, I don't really want to like press charges. Can we just get her banned for the store and cited for trespassing so she can't come back? So the police decide to do that, so she gets cited from trespassing and banned from the store, and the police confiscate her little belly thing, the thing that she was using to steal and fake being pregnant. And when they tell her that she's not gonna get the little belly thing back, she starts being like, it's my right, it's my property, you can't confiscate it, like, no, it's mine. And she starts trying to fight with the cops, and the cops literally look at her and are like, you do realize that you could be in a lot more trouble right now, and he's being pretty nice about pressing charges. And if the cops wanted to, they're like, we have plenty of evidence to indicate something, so just get out of here. You're not getting your fake pregnant belly back. So after arguing with the cops about why she deserves to get the thing she uses to shoplift back, she finally realizes that's a dumb idea and shuts up and leaves, which, you know, I'm just letting all y'all know, if you commit a crime and the cops give you a chance to leave, just shut up and walk away. It's not worth it. Real talk, guys, if you wouldn't mind taking a second to just press the like button and comment down below, I would appreciate it. It does help the video do better. And if you're new, you might as well subscribe and turn on notifications because I post videos like this every day. But yeah, lady legitimately was like a professional shoplifter from grocery stores with a fake pregnant belly. I don't know how you can do that and sleep at night. Like, trust me, I've done some stupid stuff to get paid. Obviously, that's how I got here. But like, I've never been desperate enough to fake being pregnant to steal. And I feel like if you do that, you've just got to be a bad person. There can't be many redeeming qualities about you. But yeah, she's banned from the store, and the manager said he'll definitely never forget what she looks like. Like, when most people get banned from the grocery store, it really doesn't count. Technically, I'm banned from Walmart, but like, dude, nobody knows what I look like. There's not a database somewhere of everyone banned from Walmart, but I feel like if you're the lady who fakes being pregnant and you get caught, then the managers definitely are not going to forget you. Like, that lifetime ban is definitely going to stick because, well, it's not every day that someone fakes being pregnant to get away with stealing chunks of meat. At least that's what I've heard. But regardless, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would really appreciate you taking a second to press the like button and comment down below. Go ahead and comment the word apple bottom jeans. Yeah, that's right. I'm asking for 2 different comments. We really milking it today. Real talk, moral of the story today is simply don't fake pregnancy to steal from grocery stores because it just makes you look like a crazy person. You know, we keep morals really nice around the Scrub A channel and the Scrubs channel and make sure everybody feels fantastic. Real talk, though, guys, don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. Use code SCRUBBY at the G Fuel checkout for a little bit of a discount if you're going to get that. And if you really want to support the channel, get some of the OG Sub Club merch before it's gone forever. Once you're OG, they can never take it away from you. Snoop Dogg told me that once. He didn't actually, but buy the merch regardless. And yeah, I already said it once. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. And if you are going to get someone pregnant, make sure they don't have a fake belly used just for shoplifting from grocery stores. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.